Sad that these are the things that people do. It really is. It's sad that they think that you out on your date, you know what I'm saying? You finally got the girl of your dreams to go with you, you know, to out there to the Willow Tree. You at Willow Tree and you at Kang Sang Sushi. You know, you out there at Kang Sushi. Kang Sang Sushi and Willow Tree. Finally got the girl of your dreams. She came all the way down from Pike County and Pike Road to be with you. Come on, we going over here to the Willow Tree and Kang Sang Sushi. As soon as you get up there and get out your car, a couple get out and this man beat his girlfriend brains out in front of everybody. And another car comes from Juicy and the other car comes from Arby, head-on collision. And you have to apologize to your girlfriend date from Pike County, Pike Road, that you didn't know that these things were gonna be happening tonight. You know, are you mad at me? You know, and a lot of times you gotta ask people, are they mad at you because of the things that other people did? You know, she didn't know that it was gonna be a bad evening and that she was gonna be exposed to Jerry Springer and Maury Povich in broad daylight, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But a lot of times, you might not believe me, ladies and gentlemen, but a lot of times people do these things because they like, you right. You know, you right, and this bitch is crazy, you know? And you hate for it to get that way, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not supposed to let expressions and phrases intervene with the way you treat somebody. You just not. You're not supposed to let a rap song or a heavy metal song or a video game, you're not supposed to let it influence you to attack somebody. You know, but some people do. Very sad, but it's very true. Because people got to get informed whether you like it or not. People have to learn how to fight in the Army and the Navy. They have to go to basic training. They got to learn how to defend themselves from being attacked. And they got to learn how to attack when they being offended, you know what I'm saying? Or when somebody threatening their life. They got to learn how to attack and fight a real fight, you know, while they practice. And they got to practice like they doing the real thing. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times, some things just, they got to happen anyway, you know, but for you to blame it on something, well, this guy's going to basic training because he lives in the ghetto and his baby mama is going with his cousin and they got a baby. His cousin then got his girlfriend pregnant. That's why he in basic training getting ready to go to No, it's not. No, it's not good to say that. And it's not good to say that because you playing Call of Duty that you done went out there and attacked everybody at Fort Hood. It's not fair to say that. You know, it's another reason why it really happened. You know? But for you to say that that's why it happened, it's not fair to the video game maker. You know what I'm saying? And it's not fair to reality. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? You got to be fair with yourself a lot of times. And a lot of times, you know, if you listening to a show and you get offended, the show have to go on, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you can't control, I want to listen to Nardo while he's practicing. I want to listen to him while he's rehearsing. But I want to hold him accountable for everything that he says that I don't like. You see what I'm saying? And that's not fair. And everybody knows it ain't fair. That you don't want Coronado to have not 1 iota of privacy. You want to listen to every single thing he does, every day, every night, all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, but if somebody did you like that, you have Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, the SCLU, and all them organizations down here fighting for your freedom, marching and protesting. We're not going to Hyundai until you pay us for these violations. You violated our civil rights and our privacy. You slandered our name. You embarrassed our children. They'll never be able to get a real job. You've damaged them emotionally. You've wrecked their lives. If something happened like that to you one day, you'll be down there doing that. But you think you want to be able to do Coronado like this for the rest of his life every day. You see how unfair that, and you see how kind of why it's fair that Coronado was able to accumulate the type of power and money. You know what I'm saying? It's just fair. You know what I'm saying? If you think that's fair what you're doing, it's fair that I got control of the money. That's just fair. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody did let you like that for 1 hour, if somebody did you like that 1 hour, you'd be downtown. You'd be downtown filing a lawsuit. You better believe it. I remember one time the girl was at the hotel and she said that somebody took a picture of her through the peephole. Man, you know how much money they gave that lady for that, lady? For one picture, lady? Somebody looked at me through the peephole at the motel. You see what I'm saying, lady? Man, that lady shut the motel down behind that shit, lady. You see what I'm saying? So you got to think about the equivalent, you know what I'm saying? We're going to listen to Coronado and watch him through his camera for the rest of his life, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you see why it's fair with them people to say that he deserved to have the power. Coronado deserved to have the power, you know. If you think it's fair that you do him like that, you know, because it ain't fair, you know. It ain't even fair in the communist country to do that, you know. The man live in a free society, man, and y'all doing him like that. You know? So, but nevertheless, ladies, I mean, at the end of the day, after they done violated you and spied on you and recorded everything you do and joked on you and stole your money, then they want to throw you in a psych. Ain't that something? After all they done did to you, then they want to throw you in a psych hospital, an asylum, you know what I'm saying, and stamp you crazy and shoot you up with some goddamn Elton John juice, you know what I'm saying? And they want to say all that's fair, including spying and stealing and all that and violating all his privacy. They want to say at the end of the day it was fair. And then got the nerve around February to say that white people gonna honor African Americans because they violated their civil rights. You didn't let us vote. Because you didn't let us vote, you owe us everything. You know what I mean? Say what? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So these are the things, ladies and gentlemen, that you kind of up against these things. You know, when people not gonna be paying attention to you when you want them to, you know, because they measure these type of things. You want us to honor you and pay homage and bow down to you for these little minor things that you bitching about, and look how you doing this guy. You know, look how you doing this, man. You know, you got this man living in a man paying enough to live in Wind Lakes in an apartment with no air conditioning. And you've replaced the air conditioner every 2 days and it still don't blow cool air, you know what I mean? So who's really blowing smoke up whose ass? Is that what you gotta think? Who's really blowing smoke up whose ass, you know what I mean? Very unfortunate, lady, man. It really is. Sad. I tell you, man. And I tell you, man, I would hate to see Crochet tell that dumbass story about spending time with family. Man. Goddamn, I want to see you spend time with your families in a goddamn living in a chair, man. I want to see you live in a chair and sit upright all night and spend time with a family. Ain't nobody buying that baloney ass story with you, man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if the University of Alabama say that you are less than a man. I wouldn't be surprised.